Yo, let's get this out of the way real quick because no, sneaker reselling is not dead. It's just that the shoes that used to flip in 2020 ain't the same ones that you should be touching now. Times change, the game evolved because back then you could cop any Jordan one and make lunch money off of it. But don't worry, if you watch this video, you'll be able to know everything you need to successfully resell sneakers at this time and age. If you know what's hype versus what's noise, then there's still some serious buck to be made. And I got you. I'm about to break down the exact pairs that are gonna resell like crazy, like rent money crazy. We're talking confirmed drops, resell prediction, and who each pair is really for. So let's dive in, and the last one is the best, so I know that you'll want to stay until the end. The first one is the Undefeated Air Jordan 4. It's already dropped on August the 2nd on Undefeated, and then it will hit Sneakers Up on August 28th. Retails $225, and listen, this one's iconic. This is the moment. OG sneakerheads been dreaming about this for 20 years. The original Undefeated 4s are literally grails. Some of us weren't even born when they dropped, and now they're finally doing a public release, like first time ever. You already know what that means. Demand is gonna be nuts. This pair is giving serious army vibes with that deep green, and the orange pop, it's wild. The shape, the material, and even the collab story, it's a perfect storm for resale. If you get anything between 8 US and 10 US, you're golden. Expected resale is $400 to $500 minimum, and some pairs might even touch $600 in week 1 if stock lower than we think. Mark my words, this will be one of the biggest flips of the year. Now, before going to the second pair of today, let me tell you about something that you'll thank me for showing you. I'm talking about Gologgin, because here's the thing about sneaker reselling. It's not just knowing what to cop, it's about knowing how to get in before anyone else. Like, most of the hotter drops are either region log, limited to one account per user, or just gone in seconds. And if you're still running everything from your main browser with one IP and one profile, you're probably missing out. That's why I started using Gologgin, and honestly, it changed the game for me. It's basically a professional anti-detect browser that lets me run multiple sneaker accounts across different platforms. Nike sneakers, Adidas Confirmed, Shopify sites, each in its own clean environment with a separate digital identity. That means no cross-account bans, no flagged activity, and way more chances to hit limited releases. Plus, with Gologgin, you can switch locations instantly. So if a drop is US only or exclusive to Europe or Asia, you can still get in and see real prices and availability. You'd be shocked how different retail and resale prices can be across regions. For example, the Jordan 4 in the US is $225 and in Europe it's $220. So for one pair, it's a $5 off, but if you get 10, it's already $50. It's already a lunch. And the best part is that it keeps all my activity private and secure. No tracking, no leaks, no warning scripts triggering site blocks. If you're serious about reselling in 2025, Gologgin is one of the best tools you'll wish you started using sooner. So check the link in the description. New users get 2 gigabytes of free proxy traffic to try it out. So now the second pair is the Awake New York Air Jordan 5 Arctic Pink. So it dropped on August 16th and only 7,000 pairs worldwide. Let that sink in. Retail is $210 and this one is just different. Like, you see that bold pink color, that's not for your average sneakerheads, that's for the flexers, the ones who want the heads turning on social media, and that's exactly why this will resell hard. Awake New York has crazy streetwear pull. Their collabs always does numbers, especially when they're this limited. These are numbered pairs too, which always boost demand. If you get a low number, bro, you're printing money. Expect a $350 to $500 resale day one, maybe more for smaller or rarer sizes. European resellers, you're gonna eat on this one, and Americans, you're gonna be late. So hear me now for a little secret. Either dump them on day one or hold for 2 to 3 months until the hype builds again. Now, the third but not the best one is the Nigel Sylvester Aerodo 1 Low OG, better with time. Same day as the Awake 5, so August 16th. The retail on this one is $165 and this one is sneaky. It's not as loud visually, but it's big in terms of story. If you know Nigel Sylvester, you know that he's got the bike scene on lock, and this colorway is straight from his vibe. So it's this kind of look that Gen Z's been eating lately. Jordan 1 lows haven't always popped, but this one is just different because this one is Nigel. It's also the first time his low tops get a wide release, and there's a special box and serial numbered version in circulations too. So what's the move? Resell looks like 250 to 350 easy. So if you get a special box or low number, you're touching $400 plus on resale. Also, again, European resellers might see better returns. The warning aesthetic just hits harder over there right now. So this one is those if you know pairs. So don't sleep on this one. The final pair before the best one of this video is the Air Jordan 1 OG Shattered Backboard 2025 Retro. So retail is August 23rd at $180. The Shattered Backboard saga continues. And even though we've had a few versions before, every time this colorway comes back, hype just explodes. People love the orange, black, white combo. The OG 2015 pair is legendary in resale history. This retro is coming in hot off nostalgia, and you already know sneakerheads are a sucker for a throwback. This one will sell out fast, especially if it's close to the original quality. So, resell, depending on sizes, it's $300 to $400. Bigger sizes might move slower, but 8.5 to 10.5 instant flips. Honestly, this is a pair you could flip or rock. No regrets. If you're building a rotation with drip and investment value, this is your guy. So here you're learning about investment and style, honestly. So okay, now let's talk about the best pair to resell right now. The Awake New York with Air Jordan 5, but this time the Racer Blue. So it's dropping on August the 30th. The second Awake collab this month, so retails $225, and just like the pink pair, these are super limited. But here's the twist, because this colorway is more wearable. It's less loud, more everyday, but still got that Awake New York DNA, you see? Collectors are going to go nuts trying to complete both colorways, and people who missed on Arctic Pink, they will definitely chase these. So, low stock plus high streetwear collab, it's guaranteed profit, yeah. Expect resale to be between 350 to 450, maybe more if supply is ultra low. It's less flashy, but more reliable long term. This pair is not just hype, it's investment. Hold until Q4. If you want to maximize, holiday season will always boost blue pairs. Real talk though, if you're trying to resell in 2025 and still chasing GRs or basing dunks, you're wasting your time. Yeah, I'm telling it straight, you're wasting your time. The era of any Jordans resell is dead. The winners now are the pairs with limited collabs, real stories, and low supply. So here's what actually works now. The first one is collabs with cult followings. The second one are colorways that stand out but still hit on fit. Third, pairs tied to nostalgia or hype cycles like the SBBs or Nigel's line. Fourth, drops with under 10,000 pairs, especially numbered ones. And fifth, anything that you can pre-sell to the right niche. For example, pink lovers, collectors, European buyers. Yeah, it's not about the brand anymore. It's more about the context, you see? The history, everything behind the pair, honestly. That's why it's more challenging to start reselling, but if you know who wants the shoe and why, then you can make serious money off of it. If you can answer that before a drop, then you're ahead of 90% of resellers out here. And before I bounce, here's a few extra pro tips to get you winning in this market. So first one is that size matters. Most profitable sizes are 8 US to 10.5 US. Bigger sizes can sit longer. What about women's sizing, you may be asking? So smaller pairs flip faster, especially in collabs. Second one, don't just check StockX. You have eBay, Collect, Goat, local Discord, cool groups. You'll find better buyers and way fewer fees. So stack those margins. Third is about if the pair is a quick flip or a hold. I have an easy rule. If hype is super mainstream, then quick flip it. If it's a cult collab, then hold for around 1 to 3 months and watch the price climb. Now the fourth and the last one is pre-resale. If you already know that someone wants the pair, then lock it in before it even arrives. That's how real seller moves. So look, reselling in 2025 ain't easy, but it's still widely profitable if you play smart. Forget about the hype, watch the trends and focus on actual demand. If you just chase whatever's trending on TikTok that day, you're gonna fumble. But if you learn to see the wave before it hits, that's how you win. Alright, that's the list. Now it's your turn. Which pairs are you gonna chase this month? Drop it in a comment so we can talk a little bit. And if you want to know more drop breakdowns like this every month, then you already know what you have to do. Comment it down below.